Okay, well, either way, enough stalling, let's get started. I mean, we have like a bit of time. Damn, still have time. We'll see how far we could get in the story. Let's get started. Travel notice. The train will leave as scheduled, weather permitting. Wait, what? Weather permitting. Please have your ticket ready for boarding. Have you started the story? Travel notice. Oy.
This is no ordinary train. From Istanbul to Vienna, each land it passes through still carries the echoes of gunshots and explosions. Before the war, it was a symbol of luxury.
Gonna
Now
look
it
and
is
watch
an
some
ark,
anime.
a
Two
way
stages.
out on death,
Alrighty, brother.
and everyone is scrambling for a ticket. They
Gotcha,
have
gotcha.
no idea that when night falls and the train stops, death comes aboard too. On one such night, a group of passengers awoke to the sound of crying. They followed it. Then, the crying turned to bawling, and the bawling to wailing, until they reached it. A door that wasn't there before. And there, in a carriage that never was, in that place that shouldn't even have existed, blood-red eyes blinked in the darkness. Before they could utter a scream, they were pulled into the darkness, doomed to join the wailing of the dead and dying in their accursed chorus. As the night fell, and the last slivers of light gave in to the darkness, their cries faded, and the blood of those sorry passengers trickled, sweet and warm, into the throats of the red-eyed monsters. Only when that last drop had been swallowed up did the conductress appear, walking amidst the shredded flesh, counting off each passenger the way a butler might inspect a mess left behind from his master's feast. 231, 232. The ceremony is complete, and this journey has come to an end. We hope you had a pleasant trip, and we look forward to seeing you again aboard
The Danube Dawn.
Hmm.
The Danube Dawn.
Hated boy. I think I decided on CZN. I know it's completely random from reverse, but I think I decided on CZN that I'm gonna try I'm gonna try something on CZN. I'm gonna try the zero system gameplay. And if I don't like it, I think I'm dropping the game. I think I'm about to drop another title pretty soon. We'll see how it goes. But next time I log on to CZN, not this next time, but whenever I have time to like play it, like actually play it, then I'm gonna try it, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna hop off of it. I think. Um, and again, I think I'm just having too much fun playing my current top ones. Now, if Do It on Abyss does not do well, then sadly that might be another one. I don't want the game to die, man. I'm enjoying the hell out of that game. I want it to I want it to succeed, but we'll see what happens. Oh yeah. Let me come over here real quick. Run some of these. The Danube Dawn. But mutters the words one last time, then closes his notebook and hands it back to the woman beside him.
I haven't been able to read a vampire story since the war started. Thank you kindly, ma'am.
Oh, it says hatted boy, not hated boy.
It's just one of many stories in my collection. I suppose it's interesting enough then.
You suppose? It's amazing. And the next train coming into the station is called the Danube Dawn too, you know. Huh. So it's the same train, isn't it? The vampire's secret base.
Huh. The folly of youth. Not yet able to discern fiction from reality.
Well, it's not like these stories just spring up out of nowhere. I've heard all kinds of them that really happen. At least, I think so. What do you think, ma'am?
He blinks his shadowed eyes at the woman, then lowers the brim of his hat.
What I think is of little matter. I simply write what I see. And I see an intriguing story in you. May I have your name?
Robuska. My name's Robuska. Pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Robuska. An interesting name. I'll be sure to make record of it. As I said, I'm a collector of stories, and you may just have something worth adding to my collection.
How was her notebook? Her shining pen tracing a line across the page.
I'd love to, ma'am. But you're about to board the train, aren't you? I'm only here for a visit, so it's pretty much impossible I'll ever see you again.
I wouldn't be so sure.
She spins the pen idly between her fingers and looks up.
Many a great tale started with the impossible.
Vampires on a train, eh? That old tale.
It feels a lot colder than that. Comment drifts lazily out from another passenger. It seems the tale has a few more listeners than expected.
Old tale. You heard this story before, sir?
No, not precisely. But many like it. Vampires, werewolves, wild beasts, and monsters.
Well, I'm basically done eating. Let me put this up. Actually, I'll finish this and then I'll go wash my plate.
It's always the same story about the powerful consuming the common folk. Storytellers have always been good at making their points one way or another.
Huh. That doesn't seem like the same thing to me. What do you think, ma'am?
Lucia turns to look, but the woman who told the story has vanished.
You're young. You'll grow out of these tall tales soon enough.
You really don't think vampires are real?
I'm much too old to believe in that kind of rubbish. I don't see why it's necessary to even put vampires in that one anyway.
The old man exhales a long ring of smoke. He bends down, rubbing the raw seam where his prosthetic meets his severed leg.
Of course it's necessary.
The boy nods gravely, turning toward the direction of the oncoming train.
Think about it. The story's about death, right? And vampires kill, sure, but they also give eternal life. So, say one of the passengers is killed. The vampire can just bite them on the neck, and just like that, they're alive again. Take out the vampires, and now death is a one-way trip. the end of the line. It's way more exciting to have some twists and turns. I mean, where's the fun in a story you can predict from the very beginning?
Ah, you're in for disappointment looking at things like that. The world is filled with predictable endings, usually predictably tragic.
The old man, a half-burned cigarette between his fingers, gestures toward a corner of the station. Where massive figures huddled together, clothes worn, cheeks red with frost. Sullen and stubborn, they fix their gaze on the frozen tracks ahead of
Just
them.
look at those poor folk over there. They've been waiting here for days. How do you think their story will end? Do you think they have tickets in their pockets? Of course not. But they're hungry and afraid to face the gunfire. So they come here to try their luck. But miracles are few and far between in this world.
Boy pats his empty stomach, chewing on the meaning behind the old man's words.
Try their luck? What sort of luck are you talking about exactly?
I'm sure you're well aware already.
Sword eyes gaze out over the station as if waiting as if awaiting a drama soon to unfold.
You're confusing me, sir. Weren't we just talking about stories?
The boy bends to brush the dust from his knees. As he does, the crowd begins to move. That moment, the station bell tolls and a voice rings out over the din.
The next train will arrive in 20 minutes. Please line up, taking care to bring all your belongings, and prepare your tickets for inspection.
It's coming. The Danube Dawn.
This is my chance.
Crowd rises and surges toward the boarding gate.
Well, I better get going now. I mean, my train is here. God bless you, sir. Whichever god that is.
Waves to the old man before slipping into the crowd like a drop falling into the sea. No one notices his movement. All they care about are tickets, loved ones far away, and the train about to arrive. Along with a troublesome mission.
November 30th.
Semmelweis.
1912. The Danube Dawn is arriving at... Vampires. Infection. Manus. Vindictae.
The investigator lingers on the name.
Didn't expect I'd be dealing with Manus Vindictae for my first field mission after the 5th storm. According to current intelligence, the vampire working with the Manus is set to board this train. I was hoping I'd be able to finish this job with my new teammates. Get this done quickly. It looks like this won't be so easy.
She sighs and draws a communicator from her coat pocket.
Eastros Operations Squad 77. Rendezvous. Train station. Time 1820 hours. Still no answer. I never realized the storm could affect people's punctuality too. Fine. If the train arrives and they're still not here, then...
More and more people stream into the station. The platform heaves with bodies, far beyond the capacity of a single train.
Don't push them. Do you even have a ticket?
For crying out loud, the train isn't even here yet.
Complaints rise, anxiety spreads. The fragile order of the station collapses. A scream pierces out above the din.
No, my ticket.
Sir, please give that ticket back to that lady.
What are you talking about? This is my ticket.
Your ticket? You just snatched it from my hand. Everyone just saw it.
The man remains unaffected by her scolding.
Sir, there will be other trains. Everyone will have the chance to leave. I need you to calm down, understand? Our tickets have been specially processed to prevent misuse, so you won't be able to use that ticket.
Other trains? Hey, everyone, listen to me. I have first-hand information. This is the last train out of here. It's now or never. No one's leaving here after tonight.
Okay.
Sir? Sir!
Shouts and children's cries intertwine and with whistles and pops of steam drowning out all persuasion.
You don't know what it's like out there. We could all be dead by tomorrow.
Oh, enough of your blithering excuses. Give me my ticket back now. You can save your heroic speech for...
Oh shit. Before she finishes, he yanks her toward him. Passengers with tickets scream. The ticketless stand silent, numb eyes locked on him.
Sir, please drop the weapon.
Let me in. I'll shoot her. I'll shoot you. I'll shoot everyone.
Hunts her throat and backs away, dragging her from the yellow lamplight into the shadow behind.
You really think I'm just going to be a good leadership and go back home to wait for a bomb to fall on my head?
Hollow laugh escapes him, blood rising in his eyes.
No, no, no. If I don't get to make it out of here, then no one else will.
Oh shit. Gunshot splits the air, silence falls over the crowd.
Hold it, you bastard! Get your hands off that lady!
Guards rush forward, training their rifles on the troublemaker.
Don't make us end this the hard way.
He sneers at the dark
Aren't you
muzzles.
soldiers busy enough killing each other? You have to come and start roughing us up too?
His pupils shrink, his finger tightens on the trigger.
Alright, then try me. Let's see who can pull the trigger first.
Bro. Okay.
Anyone queasy seeing blood?
This is mine! Mine! I've been waiting 3 whole days! Budapest is calling! Yes! The safe place! Budapest!
Hypothermia, hunger, nervous tension resulting in delirium. Simply put, he's insane.
Let me see.
That was certainly a choice.
Is this Sentinel?
Sensing their thoughts.
Target locked down.
Listen to this.
Our blood will burn.
The path will become clear.
This is now.
Let's dance with the shadows.
Now is the time for repentance.
Can I give everyone a ride on my back? I think I can handle it this time.
Okay. The castle shaken, hostage is pulled back by the platform guards.
Are you alright, ma'am?
I'm fine, but my ticket... He still has my ticket!
She points toward the culprit ahead, who now charges like a mad bull.
Out of my way!
Finally checks out the guards and bolts toward the misty tracks.
Budapest! That's the only safe place! Oh!
The world tilts. Ground gives way beneath him. He slips from the platform.
Good lord!
Sir, take my hand! The train's coming!
Cries, screams, and whistles rise in chorus, nearly drowning the train's steam whistle in the distance. Man stands dazed in the center of the tracks. His legs are bent and at obtuse angles, broken and bleeding. But he smiles. Big black column of smoke cuts into the dusky sky, rising along with a loud whistle.
It's the train! It's the Danube Dawn!
Year after year, the shadow of war clings to this land, relentless, unshakable. But still, the Danube Dawn makes its journey like a dutiful soldier marching alone through rain, sleet, and storm. She arrives bearing hope for freedom and for life.
The Danube Dawn. Budapest.
At last, he remembers what he must do and stumbles toward the engine.
No, sir! No!
Oh, is he gonna kill himself or what?
I made it! Mother, father, Melina!
Train exhales smoke as it nears, headlights spilling dim yellow circles into the twilight. Man limps forward along the tracks.
Here's my ticket! Let me in! Let me in!
Cries out, waving the thin ticket in the air. Bro, he's just gonna get fucking smashed. He waves it like a protective charm, like the key to life, but we're in his hand.
I have a ticket!
Bro. Holy shit. Train thunders as it grinds to a stop. Too late. Momentum and weight carried on iron wheels pulverizes flesh. Crushing rage, madness, and fear, everything into the cold still. Damn, he got fucked. The bloodstains ticket slips from his fingers. Carried up and far away. Damn, they even showed the blood right there. Train door opens and a stewardess with an eye patch rushes out in a panic.
Oh my. Everyone, please remain calm. We need to inspect this scene.
Please, let me in, miss. For the love of all that's good. Don't let us die out here.
This is the last train you need. Please. You have to help us.
Crowd surges forward toward the opening doors. The gore and horror that only just occurred is forgotten in their desperation. The roiling, massive face is filled with stark fear and determination, and bodies jostling for position. Meanwhile, the ticket drifts on the scene, landing silently before another. That's how she gets in. Yet as Semmelweis reaches out to it, she's met by a shadowy apparition. She can react. The shadow and the ticket are gone, vanishing into thin air.
A shadow?
Was it Rabushka?
It could be some kind of arcane skill.
The investigator scans the crowd in silence, searching for the source of this shadow.
Annabelle, William, come along. We wouldn't want to get lost now, would we?
Wait for me, Miss Dorothy.
Can you jump back in when we get back to work? Or when you get back to work? Or get to work? Alrighty, brother. Take care, drive safely. Wait for me, Miss Dorothy. Not here.
A Class 10 steam engine. When this beauty gets going, it'll run faster than the wind blows over the Alps. As a compound engine, you understand? Steam's got to go through 2 stages before it gets pumped out the top.
Not here either. Finding no further clues, her pressing mission returns to the forefront of her mind. She picks up her suitcase and joins a madly churning queue.
Crowd's starting to rush. Not safe to stand around. Excuse me? Coming through.
In a brief moment, they pass each other. An investigator spots the bloodstained ticket clenched in the boy's hand.
Please, wait.
seems not to hear her call, hurrying on as if rushing to board, quickening his pace. Investigator attempts to stop him, but the boy ducks. Her reaching fingers brush across the top of the dark felt hat.
Hey, my hat!
You're a girl! Felt hat falls away, revealing a girl's face. Her hair spills free, drifting in the wind. Pale skin, red eyes, and fangs. She's the spitting image of a vampire.
Red eyes.
Girl bows her head, cutting off the investigator's sight.
You're kidding. I only got that hat 3 days ago.
Seizing the pause, she leaps into the throng. In an instant, like a dragonfly into reeds, she disappears into the crowd. Investigator steps forward to grab her sole piece of evidence, a hat, plain and unremarkable.
A vampire disguised as a normal person, though far from perfectly. They could add her picture to the big book of vampire faces back at headquarters.
Nothing else. It tells her the girl values a clean getaway over her disguise. Oh, I like that. I always love seeing like how they do the to be continued. Stop working. Go away. Are you kidding me? My fan, or like my electricity in my house is kind of weird. For some reason, this certain outlets in the house just turn off or shut off completely, permanently. Right now, my current outlet up here where I have my fan, like, literally goes off and on every now and then. Now it's like completely off, and now it sounds like super duper quiet in here. Anyway, I am back. I'm gonna write down when I arrived. 7:35. I think from now on, this is gonna be part of the video, but I'm gonna start, I think, uploading the story segments from the gotchas I play as well. I think I'm gonna start uploading those as like an experience to like YouTube, as memories for me, and if anybody wants to experience and like watch my playthrough or watch along as well, I think, you know, I should start doing that. So I think starting with this update in reverse and going forward for like my other games too, I think the story segments I'm gonna start recording and putting them on YouTube as well. I might as well be doing that, right? As well, since I don't upload that much on YouTube, or like as often as I want to. I think at least posting these story segments like puts in some stuff, at least fills in some of that void in my on my channel. The want for more videos or more content in general. So I think I'm gonna start doing that for Reverse. I think for PGR, if people are even interested. Wuthering Waves, Do It Night Abyss. I think I'm just gonna start doing that. I need to make a Do It Night Abyss playlist too. Yeah, for my main games that I'm playing right now, I need to make playlists and like start uploading those story segments. But yeah, let's continue onwards. Part 2, or Mission 2, Catgut. She stumbled, but on what? The thread of fate. Okay. The full weight of the earlier travesty finally hits the crowd, as shrieks and shouts of horror divert the attention of even the most desperate. With one exception, a small and slight figure that darts between the gawking crowd.
Phew, didn't follow me. Alright, guess I'll just board here.
She excels, though her hands tremble on her knees. The adrenaline fades, and rising against it comes the ache of overlong hunger. Her head feels like a weightless balloon.
A little hunger yet, Rabuska. There'll be food for days on the train.
Rubuska.
All you have to do now is get on.
Oi, my bad. Presses her belly, slowly straightening. She slips her hands into her pockets, blending into the line, and glances at the flustered young stewardess. At the train door, the stewardess spreads her arm, pleading with the agitated crowd.
Please, wait a moment while our attendant confirms your identity.
I've waited quite enough. Thank you very much. Let me aboard this instant. You saw the chaos those peasants raised. A living nightmare, I tell you. And I certainly don't wish to experience it again.
I understand your concern, Madam Sonia, but we must follow the train's regulations. Now, if you just wait a moment longer.
Her face burns red as she stands, helpless between passengers and carriage.
Have you lost your other eye, too? My ticket was snatched by that belligerent fellow who tumbled onto the tracks. Everyone can attest to the fact. Now I beg you to skip all this unnecessary rubbish, else I will be forced to write to the railway administration. I'm sure they'll be very much interested to hear about this little incident.
Hold on. I was like adjusting my headset.
Please, Madam, if you just wait
Okay.
for another moment, I'll go and ask my superior.
Despite their difference in size and in station, the little stewardess is able to hold back the agitated woman with a single hand.
What a crass little girl you are!
I'm
Oh. And with it comes a woman's voice, deep and grave in its authority.
I'll take care of this.
The uniformed woman with a patchwork face approaches the door, a long shadow stretching out behind her. Dude, she is tall. Then again, she's up
Who's
here.
that?
On instinct, the girl takes a few precautious steps back, avoiding the frightening visage of this new figure.
Oh, don't waste our time. I don't care who explains what. Who are you?
The solution to your problem.
Stitches. Scars. Oh, you're that conductress everyone has been talking about. As I explained, my ticket has been...
Her shrill tone softens, now touched with nervousness.
I've been made aware of this situation. These tickets are made with an arcane process. No one will use your ticket without your consent. Attempts at ticket theft are a familiar thing.
Expressionless, the wind glances into the most unremarkable corner.
But we have never lost a single ticket.
The girl's instinct for danger has never failed her. She turns at once, ready to move.
Ow!
Uh-oh. Her right foot feels weighed down and she is all at once pulled to the ground. Faint stinging buzz of electricity flows beneath the girl's feet as if holding her there.
That stings. This her arcane skill?
The thought flashes through her mind. One step, two. The footsteps grow closer.
The arcane processing on the ticket will lead us to its location. It's close.
Okay.
Just drop
Stay
it,
calm,
right?
Robusta. Nothing to panic over. Do what you always do. It's worked so far.
She inhales sharply, lips curling into what she hopes is her sweetest, most flattering smile, then turns her head.
Ah, good evening, my fine lady.
Good evening, miss.
Damn, she... Dude, she looks intimidating. Oh my god. Holy smokes. Dude. I gotta try summoning for her a little bit, man. I gotta put a few summons. Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. Mamma mia.
I'm not feeling so good.
Please surrender the ticket. It's in your left trouser pocket.
How do you... I mean, what ticket?
A ticket for the Danube Dawn. Bilet za vlak. Train ticket. Understand? Miss.
Damn. Her tongue falls like a sledgehammer, pinning her into place.
All right. I didn't steal it. I just saw it floating in the air. You know, finders keepers and all. Ugh.
Her body lifts as her collar cinches tight around her throat. Wait, what? Conductress hoists her up with a disturbing ease.
Huh?
She stares in disbelief at her swaying shoes, her emotions struggling to catch up.
I'ma take the ticket. It's in...
Left trouser pocket. I know.
The stewardess approaches with a cheerful smile, reaching a hand toward her waist.
Hey! Ugh, put me down! Get your hands off me!
That mouth has a habit of running off. Should I sew it up for you?
Faint runes shimmer at the tips of the conductress's fingers. The girl wisely clamps her mouth shut.
Coins, a red bottle, a few strips of cloth, and a flute. There certainly is an awful lot in here. Is this some kind of magic pocket?
Excuse me. Stewardess searches the instructed pocket. As she does, she leans in close to whisper in the girl's ear.
Don't worry. The conductress won't hurt you. We just want to retrieve the ticket. Found it. Madame Sonia, please take a look. Is this your ticket?
She gestures to her the carriage. A frantic passenger hurries forward, takes the blood-stained ticket.
Oh, yes! This is it. Oh, thank goodness you found it.
The woman cradles it in her palms like a prayer. The girl falls limp like a rag caught on the wind. A few coins, a bottle, some strips of cloth, and a flute, all the possessions to her name. Her luck has run thin, not that she had much to begin with.
I'm just hungry. So hungry. I never meant to hurt anyone. Rich people always find a way to get onto these trains. I just thought that maybe I could get on to have a meal.
What was her last protest?
You got your ticket back. So how about letting me down? I'll see myself off.
There you are. What sort of trouble have you gotten up to this time?
Familiar if unexpected savior emerges from the crowd. Is she gonna pretend like she's her daughter or somebody or a relative so she could get on or board with her? Familiar if unexpected savior emerges from the crowd. The dark-haired, dark-eyed investigator strides forward, paying only a passing, if meaningful, glance at the dangling girl.
Good evening, conductress. Would you mind letting her down? This is my assistant.
Ah, yep. But she's playing an assistant.
May I ask what sort of inconvenience she's caused?
She sets the wayward hat back onto the girl's head. The girl freezes and immediately understands. Eyes wide beneath the brim, cheeks flushing red.
That's right! I'm Rabuska, her assistant. What took you so long, boss? I couldn't find you anywhere. What with all the snow?
Corvus lowers her to her feet, studying the two odd figures, so unlike in accent, dress, and bearing.
Assistant.
Yeah, we're on a very, very important mission. But we got separated.
We've wasted enough time. Let's go. And don't forget your ticket this time.
A brand new ticket is pressed into Rabushka's hand. Once meant for one of the presently missing members of Squad 77, it now belongs to her.
If you cause trouble like that again, I won't hesitate to punish you, in line with the proper regulations.
Sure. Thank you.
She nods rapidly, clutching it tight, casting the investigator a conflicted glance.
I see. In that case, on behalf of the crew of the Danube Dawn, I wish you a pleasant journey.
She dips her head, businesslike.
We're running late now, and the snow is getting heavier. Come aboard. If there are any other matters to discuss, let us do so in the warmth of the train.
The seating carriage. Passengers file aboard, excitement in their
How
eyes.
splendid! This train is more luxurious than I ever imagined.
Well, she was a luxury express once upon a time. I heard that during the Golden Age, each journey she took was like a social event in itself, filled up to the brim with nobles and celebrities.
The investigator scans the crowd, but it seems her reinforcements are nowhere to be found. Communicator remains silent, no reply.
It appears I'll have to finish this mission myself. It's not all bad. At least I'll have a little bonus waiting for me when I get back to the Foundation.
She offers a soft sigh before turning her sharp glance back to her first catch of the evening, mid-slink in a second escape attempt.
You're going the wrong direction, Miss Robuska. Our seats are this way.
Of course they are.
The girl scratches her head, feigning awkwardness, but her eyes shoot to the investigator's hand, now firmly grasping her arm.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I never would have gotten on board if it weren't for you.
Let me see something. Real quick? Okay.
I really don't have anything to repay you with, though. Tell you what, when we get to Budapest, if you still remember me...
Not so fast, Miss Robuska. I have some questions for you.
Carriage goes utterly silent despite the commotion of boarding. She follows the other's eyes, now locked on the conductress and stewardess standing together at the end of the carriage.
Welcome aboard the Danube Dawn, operated by Vienna Pannonian Railways. I am Corvus, your conductress, and this is Ima, your chief stewardess. The Danube Dawn travels from Istanbul to Vienna, a journey of a little more than 800 miles, with stops in Nika and Budapest. Due to an unfortunate incident at the station, our departure will be delayed until after dinner while we cooperate with the local government's investigation. As an apology, we have prepared a substantial meal for every passenger.
Damn, okay.
Free food!
Food, glorious food! Her eyes flash bright, her stomach quivers with anticipation. She steadies her trembling fingers and masks her weakness with a smile.
I see you have a particular interest in food.
The investigator smiles at her.
You're welcome to my meal if you'd like. But in return, you need to sit here and stay out of trouble. Do we have an agreement?
Let me see. Yo, what's up, dude? Welcome back. How are you feeling now, man? Still uneasy?
Well, I mean, it is tempting, but...
The girl blinks.
Why are you doing all this? I'm just an ordinary girl. Why do all this for me?
I'm not keeping you, if that's what you're thinking. You're free to go anytime.
She leans closer and lowers her voice with intent.
That is, if you really are a normal girl, as you claim. That conductress is sharp. If she figures out you're not my assistant, it may be difficult to convince her not to throw you out. And to top it off...
Around them, the rich, the powerful officers, and riders each settle into their seats. Lively chatter filling the carriage with anticipation.
I don't think this train is anywhere near as safe as it first appears.
Okay. To be continued. Bon appetit. You must have patience, madam. Oh yeah, sorry for those that expect me to read the little notes and whatnot. I'm kind of skipping those lately. I haven't really read them in a while. I like reading like the main story stuff. Dinner arrives and the tension eases. They hunch over their trays to eat, drink, and chatter, laughter rising and falling. Of course, there are a few incidents.
You call this beef stew?
I truly am sorry, madam. I'm afraid the war has limited our ability to procure supplies up to our usual standards. It may taste slightly different from our usual fare.
Slightly different. This is a boiled cowhide in a thin gruel.
She slams her knife and fork down in anger.
It's always for this and for that with you people. Excuses piled on excuses. I paid my fare, the same as usual. I deserve the service I've come to expect.
Wouldn't you say that's a touch harsh, Mum? There's people out there getting showed the kingdom come, begging for any scraps they can get.
Ha! Is this what you Brits do? Stick your noses into a lady's business and levy pointless accusations? Don't you have something better to do with your miserable little life?
Wait one moment, I need to do something. Trying to finish the copyright stuff on my Game Awards stuff. Game Awards video. Okay.
Perhaps you ought to try feeling the sun on your skin, or, I don't know, cooking a meal that doesn't taste like wet socks.
Oh, that's rich, you...
The gentleman flushes red and rises. A stifled giggle sounds behind him. Omen sits behind them, scribbling purposefully as they speak.
What are you doing, Mum?
Me. Just recording what I see.
The editor closes her notebook with grace.
Train clash. Beef stew sparks national conflict. Lady accuses British gent of abominable cooking. Or, perhaps, battle at the dinner table. One woman's rage over beef stew. Don't let me stop you. This is all excellent material.
Journalists.
That I am. Though I'm primarily an editor. But I write reports whenever a good one comes along. Call me Verity.
Verity.
If you have any interesting material, especially about arcanists, please contact me. I will pay accordingly.
Air falter, unable to reply and return to their dinner. The quarrel now soothed leaves the stewardess effusively grateful.
Thank you ever so much, madam.
Don't you worry, poor thing.
The editor props her head in one hand, tuning to watch a passenger feasting in the corner.
At least someone's enjoying the meal.
Damn, she's really eating.
I haven't had food like this in forever.
Damn, she's starving. Oh my god. The sight of food, real food, melts away with the girl's anxieties. Speed and ferocity with which she eats is startling, yet the investigator spies a curious inconsistency. Good table manners.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's Semmelweis. Has anyone ever told you that your eye color is very unique?
Yeah? Thanks.
Rabushka lifts her head, eyeshadowed by her brim, unusual eyes.
You were saying that this train isn't as safe as it looks. Why do you say that, exactly?
She presses her hat lower.
People rarely match their deeds to their words. They may say one thing, but I found their true motives to often be much darker. Anyone could be a danger. The passengers, the conductress, or even you.
Her tone is not forceful. Falling short of accusations, still Rabushka cannot help but make her case.
Miss Semmelweis, all I am is a hungry kid looking for food. Look at me. How could I be a threat to anyone?
You did take that woman's train ticket, yes?
Voice is gentle, but her words piercing.
Well, yeah, I took it, but I hadn't eaten anything for 4 days. I needed to do something to survive. I didn't mean to do her any harm. I figured maybe they'd let her on anyway, and then we'd both get on and there would be no trouble.
Ay, mamma mia. The girl flushes red. Semmelweis holds her stare as if already knowing the truth and waiting for a confession. At last, she allows a smile to slip from her face.
No one can blame you for trying to survive in these conditions. At the very least, you weren't the cause of any harm. But there is one thing I'm curious about. How did you reach that ticket earlier? It was your arcane skill, wasn't it?
How indeed. Her silence is the answer. Realizing her slip, she stiffly changes the subject.
People rarely match their deeds to their words. Then what about you? What are you doing here?
I'm here to investigate this duplicity.
She sidesteps the question, producing a folder from her briefcase.
But our arrangement was for you to answer the questions.
She draws out a white slip of paper.
Have you seen this pattern before?
Yeah. Yeah! I've seen it. Maybe in a market? Or on a wall somewhere.
I don't even know what I'm looking at. Kind of looks like a person right here, and then the rest look like shattered pieces of glass a little bit.
I might be able to search my memory more carefully. That is, if you let me go later.
Okay. The girl eyes the symbol again as if thinking hard, but the facade drops.
You're quite clever. Unfortunately, your acting skills could use a little work, which means I already have my answer. You're not one of them.
She frowns bluntly.
One last question. How familiar are you with vampiric legends? It's often said that their eyes have a peculiar quality. Just like
you! She meets the girl's crimson eyes, catching a flicker of panic.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Excuse me, madam. A moment of your time.
Okay. Voice cuts the tension. At the far end of the carriage, the conductress raises a hand, beckoning the investigator.
Stay put. I'll be back soon. Do exactly as a good little assistant would do. Understood? Vampires aren't the only dangerous things that may lurk on this train.
Sure thing, boss.
After warning her assistant, the investigator rises and makes her way toward the conductress. What is Corvus gonna say? Conductress's cabin.
That girl is not your assistant.
She already knows.
Save your explanation. I doubt you've known each other for more than half an hour.
The conductress leans against the wall in what must, for her, be a supremely exaggerated gesture.
I wouldn't have expected you to probe into matters of passenger privacy. I believe we should abide by certain basic humanitarian principles, even during wartime. Wouldn't you agree, conductress?
If you were an ordinary passenger, as you claim, I wouldn't have probed.
But you are from that foundation, correct?
B. Her gaze falls on the badge at the investigator's chest.
That badge with the black and white print. Wherever the foundation shows up, trouble follows.
No need to be nervous, ma'am. I'm just on my way to Vienna for a little holiday.
Aboard an express train bound to pass through a war zone. You must take your vacations very seriously.
Investigator sighs and pulls out her Foundation ID.
St. Pavlov Foundation. I'm sure you'll find my identification is in order.
St. Pavlov Foundation. Investigator Semmelweis.
It'd be cool to see, like, all the character, like, in the archive for each character, like, their information. It'd be nice to see, like, their identification card or whatnot. Whether they worked at, like, Laplace or the Foundation or wherever they, you know, or whatever they do. It'd be cool to see something like that. Or a nice little, little memento item. I think that'd be interesting. Conductress returns the card without a change in tone.
I see. Is there anything that I might do for you, investigator?
We've received intelligence that there may be a dangerous vampire on this train. I could use your help in the investigation.
She cuts straight to the point, stating her mission boldly and without restraint.
A vampire.
A grim shadow passes over the conductress's face.
You're chasing fairy stories. If you ask around, all you'll get is 100 different stories, none of them real. I can't help you chase a myth.
Gonna get some more water. Press to the sofa, picking up a pair of
Please have a seat,
knitting needles.
investigator. I hope my handicraft doesn't bother you.
Oh, she knits? Well, that looks cute. She looks so cool.
What are you working on?
A scarf for Ima.
Semmelweis steadies herself, forcing her eyes away from the flickering needles.
I've been tasked with verifying the authenticity of this intelligence. However, your attitude...
A thought flashes through her mind.
You mentioned that you've seen this badge and pattern before. Was it someone you met recently?
I have worked on the Danube Dawn for many years, investigator. I have seen everything, except a vampire.
Conductress lifts her eyes from the tight stitches to meet hers.
I see. Then let's presume you're telling the truth. It's understandable it would be difficult to imagine something you've never seen.
The investigator leans forward.
According to our intel, vampires are extremely dangerous creatures. Once bitten, death is a near certainty, regardless of whether the victim is human or arcanist. Those few who survive become what is known as infected. They're like a bomb with a broken fuse. No predicting when they'll go off. Therein lies our problem, Conductress. We believe one such vampire is hiding somewhere on this train. There's no need to exaggerate the threat this may pose to your passengers. You aren't going to turn a blind eye now, are you?
The fact that she's just knitting like that.
Conductress, the station staff said they want to confirm something in person with... Huh?
Two women sit facing one another, their expressions cold and serious.
Oh, am I interrupting something important? My apologies, I'll just...
Wait. I'll go with you.
The conductress sets the scarf on the sofa's edge.
Excuse me for a moment, investigator. It's an administrative process for the passenger who fell on the tracks.
Administrative process, she stresses the words.
Let's go. Best not to keep them waiting.
Feed the body to the train, right? To keep it going. Like Limbus. Let's go. Best not to keep them waiting. She leaves through the open door, her stewardess trailing behind like a lost duckling. Semmelweis watches the guards on the platform, studying the movement of their lips.
Our supervisors need an answer. The train can't depart unless...
Are they trying to blackmail her? I suppose it isn't unheard of in times of war. A long stop could prove helpful to my investigation.
Unexpectedly, the conductress does not resist the guards' demands. Instead, she produces a badge.
Oh, so you're one of us.
Standoff ends. Faint smile creeps over Corvus's face.
Would the railway be working with the army? No, then this conversation wouldn't be happening.
Is Corvus with Manus Vindicte?
Is she handing him a badge?
I don't know. Then, as if sensing her eyes, the conductress suddenly turns to the window. Smile collapses in an instant.
Perceptive, aren't you?
Leans back, watching as the conductress and stewardess disappear from view. On the steps of the train, the conductress halts and waves her hand briskly.
Alert the station to begin sanding the tracks. We're departing soon.
Okay, okay. Oh, the Midnight Piercer. Let's see, what does it say? The Midnight Piercer. Woo woo! Join us in our waltz along the banks of the Danube. The sharp whistle of the train surges forward, chugging with growing speed into the black expanse. Wait, excuse me.
Phew, the train is finally moving.
Hearts long held in suspense settle, lulled by the rhythmic sway of the train.
Now, what to do when I get to Budapest? First, eat a lot of kapama. No, wait. First things first, find a job, then kapama. Find a job so I can eat kapama so I can work harder.
Girl draws her caval flute, fingers brushing the tiny cracks.
Mama, will the kapama in Budapest taste as good as yours?
Looks out at the rolling mountains in the distance, seeing a lone figure running along their spine. Figure dashes through a graveyard, over cold fields beneath a sagging sky. Silent film is suddenly pierced with sound, a scream that only she can hear.
Whatever happens, I'll do my best to stay alive. I promise, Mama.
The girl snivels, putting the flute away before taking a quick look around the carriage.
Miss Semmelweis won't be back for a while, right?
I don't know.
I'm here to investigate this duplicity. One last question. How familiar are you with vampiric legends? Vampires aren't the only dangerous things that may lurk on this train.
She did pay for my beef stew and lark cake, but she seems really obsessed with vampires.
Excuse me.
No, the sooner I leave, the better.
My fan still hasn't turned on. Jumps from her seat, hesitates, then drops 2 coins on the table.
Forgive me, Miss Semmelweis. I'll repay you. Someday. Cross my heart.
Resolute, she turns back, searching for another refuge.
Ouch!
Annabelle. Oh god. What a name in a horror-themed chapter.
I'm lost. I can't find my friends. I'm sure you'll find them sooner or later. It's not like they were thrown off the train or something. So, just keep on searching. Go on. You can do it.
Wait, hold on. My mind blanked. How does she... Oh. Her hurries to leave, but her hem is caught.
Please help me. I don't know where I am.
Her sobbing echoes so loud that the people 3 characters away prick their ears. At last she plays her trump card, removing her hat to reveal her fangs and crimson eyes.
Stop crying. I'm a vampire. If you don't stop, I'll bite you. Really?
Please bite me. Is that what she's thinking? No fear, no disgust. Only curiosity, innocent wonder.
Aren't you afraid of me? I'm a red-eyed vampire. See?
She looks cute. Oh my god. She's adorable. She leans closer, pulling down her eyelids.
Wow. Your eyes are so pretty. Like rubies. Rubies? Never heard that one before.
She blushes red, caught off guard by the compliment.
Rubies, or maybe the red roses of Damascus. Roses? Sure they are. Roses that never wither. Tell me more. More of these good things about vampires.
Hey, excuse me. I still have to be up for a few more hours. The girl circles her while jumping up and down like an excited puppy.
But Miss Dorothy doesn't let us read vampire stories. She says they're, made up believe. I don't care though. I think they're amazing. Don't you? So, I read them myself. The pure-blooded vampires are the strongest, and they live in big, big castles. You must live in one too, right? Sure I do. Now that you mention it, maybe I can tell you all about my glorious ancestors.
Bruska coughs slightly, claps her hands and recounts her proud history.
Ahem. Long, long, long. A lot of longs ago. Back in the earliest times. A most amazing ancestor of mine gave some invaders a good beating. Yeah, that's right. He was the famous impaler known as Dracula. Arnold V.
What the heck? Is she actually related to Dracula?
Dracula! My great-grandfather Arnold lived for 155 years. Then, he took a wooden stake to the heart and bled to death. Then, How old are you?
Oh, yeah.
Name's Ravuska. I'm 14 years old. I'm 214 years old.
Shit. Who corrects herself?
Yep, I've already lived 200 plus 2 times 7 years. But I'm still young for a vampire of my lineage.
The young girl speaks with fervor, reciting the stories from memory. Stories that rise up from the endless snowy winter's silence, a blazing hearth, her head on her mother's lap, eyes drifting shut, fangs soaked with blood, moonlit nights and dark castles. She begged her mother to tell those wondrous tales again and again. Until her voice grew faint. The little girl drifted into a blissful sleep.
Vampire?
Children gather as if drawn by unseen magic.
William!
Oh, there's a crowd now. The Lombard finds companions at last.
You're here. This is my new friend, Rabuska. She's a vampire.
Wow, a real life vampire? Wow.
Oh.
Oh my god, keep me out of here. Connected voices fill the air until a boy steps from the shadows, scorn written on his face.
How do you know she's a vampire, huh? You don't have any proof.
Yeah. Does she look anything like the ones in the stories? She does! Her eyes are red, like rubies.
But when Uncle Henry was sick, his eyes went all red, and you said he was a vampire too. Remember? Miss Dorothy even scolded us for being rude.
Don't listen to him. You're a real vampire, right, Rabuska? Of course I am.
She flusters, now determined to defend the honor of her kind.
You want proof? Then here it is. I'll show you what a real vampire looks like.
She makes a performance of strolling under the lights.
Take a look. Can you find my shadow? Shadow. Wait, you don't have a shadow.
Shadows accompany every child, an identical twin matching the movement of their hands in the darkness. But Rabushka stands alone, as if the light itself goes straight through her, as though she was never bound to its law, never part of the world it illuminated.
Exactly. We vampires don't have shadows. Vampire! Vampire!
Children cheer louder and louder, clapping with glee.
Whoa! She really is a bona fide vampire.
Told you so.
Ah, snap. Pride is short-lived, another challenge soon follows.
So, you're a vampire. Then you must be brave. How about the scary conductress? Have you ever talked to her?
Conductress? I mean, more than just talk. She's actually one of my best friends. You think she's scary, huh? I'm telling you, she's big, but she's slow. If it weren't for me...
She's gonna appear right behind. Children watch with it rapt attention.
Wow, you're like a boss. Our boss. Boss! Boss!
She feels almost dizzy with power.
Well, if you insist. Alright, fine. I'll be your boss.
Looks like you're having fun,
Best
friend.
That was good. I like that. A rumbling voice cuts through.
You heard all that?
We heard
Best
you the moment
friend.
we entered the carriage. How wonderful to see you all getting along.
Big but slow. Is that right?
Ay, ay, ay.
It's just... just a game.
Play as you like, but don't block the aisle.
Sure thing, old pal. We'll, make sure we do that.
Are these your new friends, Miss Robuska?
Stewardess examines a gaggle of children surrounding Rabushka.
Not just friends. They're more like, familiars.
Familiars.
Right, everyone?
Rabushka sniffs, proud of her new followers.
Exactly. We're the familiars of the Great Vimb. Ahem. This place is too crowded. I must have a larger castle. You hear me?
Changes the subject abruptly.
When we get there, I can tell you some more stories about that. That? Oh, that. New stories.
The noise fades and the carriage returns to calm.
How lovely it is to see Miss Robuska making so many new friends. I'm almost a little jealous.
You've never had many friends. Is that why?
Wait, what did you say again? My bad, I keep, like, looking, like, going back to this. Sometimes I blank out, especially, like, the longer I've been awake. Oh, I see. Ima sneaks a glance at her, hesitating.
It's about time we headed back. Miss Semmelweis must be waiting.
It is. Let's go.
Let's go. Before leaving, the stewardess casts a final worried look at the mischievous passenger, remembering her shadowed smile. And those impossibly brilliant crimson eyes.
Robuska.
To be continued. So far, so good, man. Four and a half friends. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly take your seats. The shadow play is about to begin. I'm curious to see how many chapters there are. Let me see, did it say anything? Terrain rocks as it plows through the winter storm. The investigator leaves her vision glaze over the scene beyond the window, still pondering the meaning of the conductress's badge.
She handed it over so naturally, as if she had done it countless times. Plus, it appears she's encountered someone from the Foundation before. I am forced to conclude that our conductress is hiding something from me.
She pulls a pocket watch from her coat and flicks it open.
They've been gone for a while now. Well...
Then she looks around the room. Thanks to the conductress's fine administrative processes, every file is simple to find. From timetables to station logs, everything is within reach.
These files are just sitting out on the table. Do they have no sense of confidentiality? An easily laid clue is often a trap, though. This could be bait. Better act cautiously.
Investigator shakes her head, casting the thought aside.
I apologize for keeping you.
Corvus enters and returns to her sofa. Her loyal stewardess follows him behind. She takes stock of the room, confirming that nothing has changed since she left.
Ima has placed your luggage at your seat. No need to worry. Nothing has ever gone missing from the Danube Dawn. You've waited for some time. Where were we? The Foundation, your vampire, and this investigation you mentioned.
To rule out any threat, I need to verify every passenger on board. carriage by carriage.
Damn. Investigator shifts tactics, speaking more directly.
That would be controversial, especially in the midst of this war. I fear it may cause unnecessary disturbances. I'm sure neither of us would like a repeat of the incident from before.
I apologize, but my mission parameters are clear. You've misunderstood my intent. This was a notification, not a negotiation.
In that case, I will need to see some formal authorization. I won't allow someone to disturb the peace of my passengers just because they claim it to be necessary.
She arcs a brow, certain that the investigator doesn't have the authorization.
I fear that authorization is still little more than a draft on their desk. The joys of bureaucracy. But as you seem to be a fan of red tape, if you refuse to cooperate, regulations state that it is within my power.
She pauses to draw out the effect.
To stop the Danube Dawn.
Stop the train! No!
Indeed. I am fully within my authority to stop this train at any time to conduct an investigation.
I understand, but it could inconvenience our passengers.
Just the passengers?
Emma opens her mouth and closes it again, glancing at the conductress. Corvus stands and pats her on the shoulder.
I see. I have one stipulation. That my stewardess and I accompany you during your inspection.
As you wish. I assure you the process will be carried out with openness and transparency.
If the purpose is likewise open and transparent, yes.
Naturally, conductress. I have told you everything. As far as I'm permitted, at least.
The investigator maintains a practiced, businesslike smile as she extends her hand.
There's no time to lose. Let's get started. Glad we could come to an agreement, conductress.
Announcements, explanations, records, their cooperation continues smoothly.
How many carriages left?
Except the locomotive, the brake van, our compartment 2 registered, and this one we're registering.
12 minus 3, then minus 2, then minus 1. 6 carriages to go.
Samawise answers with a subdued smile.
Conductress, Miss Ima, I need your help. 2 of my students have gone missing.
Uh-oh. Worried lady approaches, concern evident on her brow.
Please remain calm, madam. How long have they been missing? Could you describe them in detail?
The 2 of them are about this tall. The little girl always carries a doll with her, and the boy has short brown curly hair. I lost sight of them in the dining car about half an hour ago. Seems they've taken this train as some sort of playground.
Conductress, they sound like the little boy and girl we met just now.
She notes down each description carefully, attentive to all the passengers.
Ah, Robuska's familiars. Look behind you, madam. Are these your students?
All the conductress's words, all eyes turn to the children at the back.
After the glorious Count Arnold V came my grandfather, Savanovich. Grandfather Savanovich brought the whole family north of the Danube and built Arjesh Mill. Arjesh Castle. He lived to be 165 years old.
Damn it. They fell asleep to her story, huh? Girl eagerly continues her tale, unaware and unconcerned that her audience has drifted off to sleep.
William, Annabelle, you can't go messing about yourselves like this.
The governess storms over, skirts swaying wider than usual, appearing almost like a bowling ball, rolling down the aisle.
Miss Dorothy? Uh-oh.
Children jolt awake, Annabelle springing from Rabuska's lap.
Annabelle, you get back here right now! You should know better than to associate with that kind of company. That goes for you too, William. Come on, quickly.
That kind of company? Is she talking about me?
I think so. From her sharp gaze, Rabuska realizes the difference in their clothes. Hand lands on her shoulder, breaking her thought.
We meet again, old pal. We're here to register your information if you might spare the time.
If I said I couldn't, would you let me go?
I suggest you do a thorough check on her background. I suspect she could be a trafficker.
No, Miss Dorothy. I was lost, and Rabuska helped me.
How many times have I told you? You are a young lady of a certain stature. It won't do to get too close to this riffraff.
Dang, dude.
Riffraff? Hey, lady, what do you mean?
Apologies, madam, but this is just a simple passenger registration.
Oh my goodness.
No need to worry, Miss Rabuska. We just have a few simple questions for you. Let's see. What are you?
I'm Rabuska.
Turns her back and speaks firmly.
Sorry. Perhaps I wasn't clear. I mean your lineage.
Lineage? Oh, sure. I'm Thermanikian.
Let's hurry this along. Not your name, nor your place of birth, nor gender. Arcanist or human.
Oh, then I guess I'm...
There is no third option.
Well, how do you know? All right,
Okay, man. Girl falters, eyes dodging, but it's William that leaps to explain.
He's our vampire boss. Of course she's an arcanist.
Silence, William. Who taught you to say such things?
Oh.
I was just messing around with the kids. Didn't you ever play make-believe when you were young? Vampires, werewolves, Rusalka.
I did not.
I did not. The conductress coldly interrupts her.
Given these extraordinary times, I'll ask that there be no more such make-believe on the train.
I won't do it again, I swear.
She exhales, but Annabelle, now awake and confused, speaks up.
But you are a vampire, Rabuska.
Uh-oh. The air stills.
You don't have a shadow. You showed us.
Oh,
and
shit.
Real vampires don't have shadows, right? Vampires are really, really strong. And Rabuska is a good vampire. So, you should all be nice to her.
She kind of just added her a little bit. She gathers her courage, standing firm even under the governess's glare. Her voice quiet but sure as she challenges their attitude. The crowd looks down at the finely embroidered carpet beneath the girl's feet and fails to find her shadow.
She's right. She really has no shadow.
Uh-oh.
You call this messing around?
Patchwork conductress takes a step forward, her towering figure making the children stumble back in fear. Her hand rests once more on Rabushka's shoulder, firm yet proper.
You're going to have to come with us. I'm afraid that Danube Dawn security protocol dictates an immediate closed interrogation.
Oh boy. Well, who knew that was gonna happen, huh? Okay, okay. Let me see. Oh, nice. I just gotta check. 3 more things to check up on here. There we go. Alrighty. Where are we? Suspect's testimony. Danube Dawn passenger. Thermanican. How did she pronounce it? Thermanician? Arcanist vampire. Damn, do they have her tied up? Yep. Who are you?
I'm Babushka. Are we done? This isn't funny, you know?
What's your purpose on this train?
I'm going to Budapest to find a job. Let me go!
Do you have any companions aboard?
Vampires don't team up. People are too scared of me.
Are you a vampire?
Yeah, I'm a vampire, okay? But so what? I didn't do anything.
She hangs her head, her whole body radiating defeat.
She doesn't bear any signs of Manus Vindictae's rituals. She may indeed be innocent, but can't rule her out for definite yet. Best to be safe.
Semmelweis returns to the conductress's side.
I've checked her over. She's not a threat, nor is she my target.
Then this isn't any ordinary vampire you're searching for.
I'm not at liberty to say.
You hear that? She says I'm not a threat.
Soon she perks up again, a hint of color returning to her face.
But, according to regulations, dangerous creatures like vampires should be contained in such situations.
Hold on. But according to regulations, dangerous creatures like vampires should be contained in such situations.
Huh?
It's for the safety of all passengers. A hungry young vampire in an enclosed space like a train is always a risk.
No, don't lock me up. I'm not even hungry.
This is not a request. It's a notification. You've already admitted that you're a vampire.
Vampire! Yeah, I'm a vampire. So what?
I see her like that, I just think of like a hissing cat. Her ruby eyes seem ablaze with fury.
Have I bitten anyone? Have I sucked any blood? Have I hurt even a single person? I don't understand you people. Always putting everyone in boxes and then treating them differently just because you put them there. It's like your brains are all square or something. 1 minute we're friends, and then the next you're tying me up. All because of these boxes you're so obsessed with. It's because of these boxes, these stupid labels, that this whole war started. Why I have nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's like about, dude, that causes a lot of issues with everything. Labels.
And now you can't wait to do the same to me. Then fine, go ahead.
Tears begin to streak down her face.
I'm a vampire. Everyone hates me. Go on. What are you waiting for? Follow your rules. Pierce me through with the stake.
Goodness, Robuska. You.
Carriage is silent for a moment. Passengers stare at the girl as if seeing her anew. Conductress loosens the strings that bind her.
Apologies. We had to tie you up to prevent you from...
Aha! The weakness is revealed. Take this! How?
Play session? Okay.
Greetings.
Oh, we fight Rabushka.
Not bad, assistant. You almost got me.
Huh. You're not so bad yourself. Acting like you care, and then the next second, turning against me. Well, you want a problem? I'll give you a problem.
Rabushka versus Rabushka.
Agreed.
Hold on, let me see. How much health does she have? Just a little bit. Let's just kill her.
Taking a peek inside.
Huh. Very well.
I shall hit. A little surprise.
All right, Rabuska. Calm down.
Your struggle is pointless. I suggest you stop it.
Pointless? Ha! Clearly you haven't met my teeth. Let me go! Yeah! Vampires don't just thirst for blood, we crave victory too. I didn't even get a good bite in!
Resistance is futile. The conductress pins her down with ease.
You're brave. Bold even. But you're not going anywhere. For now.
Let me go! Let me...
I'll leave her to you, investigator. The Danube Dawn is not a detention center. We have no obligation to take care of your travel companion.
Minor nuisance, nothing more. If it were not for her missing teammates, the investigator wouldn't mind playing chaperone for a day.
But perhaps we could offer a personal favor to Miss Semmelweis.
Oh, she's missing teammates? Stewart is silent until now, finally speaks with a strange note of eagerness.
I'm sure I could find an empty room to take care of her. I mean, keep an eye on her.
The train will arrive at the border checkpoint later today. She can stay with us until then.
Someone lets out a steady, meaningful breath, resigned to this course of action.
I appreciate your cooperation.
Wait, what about what I think? Where are you taking me?
Sensing the girl's unease, Aima gently takes her hand.
You can stay in my room, Ruby.
Oh, that's a good little nickname for her.
There's an extra sofa stuffed with goose feathers. It's ever so soft. You're welcome to have a rest there if you're tired.
Ruby? Come to think of it, that sofa does sound tempting.
Call it house arrest. Allow us to escort you.
Two figures march down the narrow train corridor. One dangles by her collar, the other nearly scraping the roof, together an inseparable, uncanny whole.
Oh, watch it! You're pulling my hair! I'll bite you! All of you! I swear!
You ignore the faintest bit of noise, it is. Aw. I kind of woke up a little bit after that. I kind of got like a second wind a tiny bit. I don't know if I'm gonna start getting tired since I've already been up for a bit. I got a little bit more to go. I think for this one, again, since this is like my first video recording the story again for this, I think this will probably be like a 2-part series. We'll try to get at least halfway. I have like maybe like another hour and so left in me for recording, and after that I'll take a break before we continue onward, waiting for the other events happening later today. Or later on in a couple hours. Let me continue checking my stuff over here. Where are we? The Danube Train Operations Manual 101. The Danube Dawn is designed to serve all members of the public in the Danube Basin. I like it so far. Story? It's good. Again, I usually love the horror-themed ones. Stewardess's cabin.
This is illegal, you know? Criminal! Let me out! Let me out!
The girl shouts, pressing her right ear hard against the door, desperate to melt into it. Tap, tap, tap. Footsteps grow fainter, echoing down the empty hallway.
Phew. Finally gone. All right, Babushka. What's next?
She pulls a metal trinket from her rags and brings it to the lock.
Think this lock will stop me, eh? You're going to have to try harder than that. Gotcha.
The door opens only to a sliver, just wide enough for a ruby eye.
Okay, coast is clear. Ha! Easy! You've done it again, Babushka.
Plants her hands on her hips triumphantly. Only one more step before freedom.
Ruby?
Where did you come from?
Ima gestures behind her as the door swings up and the small stewardess is revealed standing in place. Caught off guard, Ruby freezes. She doubts her chances to talk her way out of this.
All right, I'm caught. So what? You going to report me to your boss?
Stewardess presses a finger to her lips and winks at Babushka.
Be quiet, or they'll hear you. Are you afraid? I can smell it on you.
Afraid? Clearly, you don't know me. So, are you going to tell them or not?
As long as you don't go running off, I won't.
Checks the hall, then slips inside, delicately closing the door.
So, why are you here? Where's the conductress?
They're in the break van. Miss Semmelweis needs to check over some files. Don't worry. Anyway, it's a bit dull all alone in here. Why don't we have a chat? Come, sit next to me.
Amma reclines on the sofa, patting the space beside her. The girl glances at her dark palms and ragged cuffs.
My clothes are kind of dirty. I don't want to mess up your sofa.
Really, I don't mind.
Warm words don't reach her. She stays rooted to the floor.
Then how about...
Stewardess claps her hands, then sees as Rabushka as if inspired.
Ah, let's get you changed.
Oh, yeah, my
Then
legs.
you can join me without a worry.
Oh, is this where she
Wait,
puts
I
her?
didn't-
Is this where she puts her in her dress?
Lord, you're strong.
Is this gonna be like her Insight 2 like look?
Not this. Or this one. Ah, found you. Here, put this on.
Oh, it is. Cute.
Oh.
Oh my, you look wonderful.
Does it fit?
Hmm.
Oh, it fits you splendidly.
Hold on. I need to dust my room a little bit. Just a tiny bit. It's been a... How long has it been? Maybe like 2 weeks or so since I've dusted. Especially since I'm like right underneath my vent. I'm always cleaning my PC though, and my monitors, and keyboard and mice.
I hereby declare that these clothes are yours to keep.
Aw.
Really?
Aw. Her eyes are all sparkly. God knows how long it's been since she's worn clean clothes. Red and white stitching traces arcs across the hem of her skirt. She tucks back words, trying to believe what she sees.
Thank you, Ima. Hold on. Why don't you have a mirror in your room? You've got so many clothes.
Stewardess shyly touches her eye patch.
Oh, I don't much like mirrors. My eyes aren't very pretty.
What are you talking about? I mean, your eyes? Eye looks good. More than good. You're, well, in short, you're good through and through.
Scratches her head. Gaze slide into the pile of garments stacked nearby.
I used to have a closet like yours, filled with silks, cashmere, corduroy, all kinds. Did you buy all these clothes yourself?
Oh no. Most of them are from a family member. He said that life as a stewardess is as boring as our uniforms. So, whenever he goes off on a long trip, he buys me new clothes. That way, no matter how far apart we are, I always feel like he's right here with me.
Family. Boring. By the time I was your age, I'd already been halfway around the peninsula all by myself.
Goodness, that sounds wonderful. But I think my life is rather pleasant too. Every day, the train welcomes new passengers, all bringing their own stories. I can travel without ever having to leave. And the conductress looks after us. I know she seems stern and maybe a little angry, but she's truly lovely underneath. And a wonderful tailor too.
She points to the row of
See the clothes on the matryoshkas? She made every single one. Aren't they darling?
That's what I was trying to pronounce. She points to the row of matryoshkas by the window. Each wears a colorful knit sweater. Her smile's stiff yet harmless. So Corvus made them? Aw.
Huh? Wait, sorry. Are there 2 conductresses on this train? I mean, No, I can't picture it at all.
Rabushka jerks her head, attempting to banish the uncanny image.
That conductress? Knitting little sweaters? Ugh. Just imagining it is giving me the creeps.
Aw.
Conductress, you dropped this.
It's always ironic to pit Or like it has like some cool like little synergistic or cool synergy seeing something like uncanny being paired with each other, right? Like unlikely relationships like kind of work like that. Someone like yeah, Corvus knitting like seeing it like that is it's kind of cool. A ball of red yarn rolls to symbolize his feet. Picks it up, handing it back to the conductress.
Thank you. All the files are here. Logbooks in the first drawer on the left. Shift handover logs are at the bottom of the second drawer on the right. Dispatch instructions are on the table.
Much appreciated. Thank you again for your cooperation.
Without a word, Corvus resumes her handiwork. The scarf billows out with every stitch, keeping silent company. A rare moment of peace, perhaps a chance to understand each other.
The stitching on this is immaculate. I'm surprised to see you're fond of needlework.
It's a common skill. Nothing special.
Blunt words. Blunt endings, the topic dies. The investigator returns to her files, scanning endless logs and numbers until she finds another opening.
The name of this train is very intriguing to me. The Danube Dawn. Does it hold any special meaning?
I don't even know what Danube means. Carriage hums with the grinding of wheels. Another topic dies.
Sorry. I've never been much good at small talk or knowing when it's appropriate or with whom.
To unite all regions along the Danube.
Why did I think she was gonna sing like the or say the Pokemon theme or something? Why did I think she was gonna do that? To unite all regions along the Danube.
Huh?
You asked if it meant something.
She pauses her work to meet the investigator's eyes.
It's simple. Unite all regions along the Danube and move forward into the new day as one.
Unite all regions?
Elsewhere, two girls lean against one another on a plush sofa, feeling the rhythmic tremor of the wheels beneath them.
From Istanbul to Vienna, through Belgrade, Nika, and Budapest.
Oh my gosh, excuse me, hold on. Ugh. Fingers trace lazy lines through the air.
See how the train is like a line connecting all the dots along the Danube?
Huh. Makes the war seem even more ironic.
Well, I don't really understand all that's going on out there. But I do know that I like this name. The Danube Dawn. It sounds warm and bright. Like we're all a big family.
My bad. I'm like just trying to like see what I just read and like heard. Again, I'm like, as time goes on, as I step longer, I just. Hey. Need a like second really refresher. But I do know that I like this name, the Danube Dawn. It sounds warm and bright, like we're all a big family.
What you said earlier about putting people in boxes, I feel the same way. Why can't they just sit down and have a good chat like we're doing now?
Ruska brightens.
I know, right? I knew we'd get along.
Of course. I get along with all types. Humans, arcanists, vampires.
She makes a slight glance toward Rabushka.
Actually, you're the first vampire I've ever met. It's a little strange and new, but I'm not scared. I like you.
Yeah, you're not so bad yourself. But is there actually anyone you don't like?
Sort of tilts her head back in deep thought.
I can't think of anyone.
Huh, knew it. You like everyone, and everyone likes you. Like a happy little princess.
Princess nods, graciously accepting her teasing.
I'm grateful for the life I'm living, and I hope you are too.
She kind of sounds like Hipparina a tiny bit.
My only wish is that everyone could live together peacefully.
Claps Rabushka's hand.
Like this, see? Our fingers are born separate and alone. But if we lock them together, they become one. Nothing can break them apart.
No, they don't. I could break free anytime I want.
The girl recoils slightly, but Aima's grip holds, gentle yet firm.
Do you want to break free, Ruby?
Pale hands are nearly translucent, faint blue veins showing through. Palm to palm, those threads intertwine, binding them.
Unite together and move into a new day as one? That's a truly unimaginable concept.
Dream though it was, the spirit of the times brought many who believed it could be real. Wanted to believe the lands along the Danube could live as one.
Idealism does often come hand in hand with impracticality. Still, it's admirable to stand firm in your beliefs. Impractical or not, I respect it.
Our unexpected approval is met with an equally strange curiosity. Her needles continue their motion. With her left hand, she loops the yarn over the right needle's tip, then deftly draws it back down. Okay, one moment again. I need to... Is it still checking? It is. Her needle continues their motion. With her left hand, she loops the yarn over the right needle's tip, then deftly draws it back down. Each pull tightens the fabric. Fortress walls forming beneath her fingers. When she speaks again, her voice has softened.
It's no difference to me. This is only a job. Deliver 13 carriages and our passengers from one point to another safely. That's it.
13 carriages? Are you sure?
Investigator catches a crucial number.
Seems unusual to choose an unlucky number for a train.
The needle halts.
I meant, including the locomotive. Rolling stock, then? I didn't want to be too technical.
It's fine, really. I suppose I should wish you luck, conductress. After all, it is our common goal to have the train arrive safely, yes?
Which is why you've been allowed access here. Now.
The last stitch done, Corvus sets her work aside. Soft red scarf now rests in her lap.
It's a beautiful scarf. I'm sure Aima will appreciate it.
Thank you.
Flicker of a smile. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, slips to the clock, checking the time.
Have you made any progress?
Not much, but I did find something helpful. The ticket reservation log. Could be useful to cross-check against what our passenger said.
She nods.
Good. We've been here long enough. If you'll excuse me, I have a job to do.
It's been a pleasure working with you, Conductress.
Together they rise and step out. Blizzard rages outside, buffeting the train as it speeds into the night. What's my energy at, huh? 225. The railway cat. Vampire. Where's the vampire? Vampire, where's the vampire? Has he gone to stoke the fire? We must find him or the train can't start. A railway cat? Seating carriage. The hour is late and the lamps dim. Passengers return to their compartments one by one, the soft sway of the train soothing them to sleep like a lullaby. Only 2 passengers remain in the shared space, seated face to face in silence. I know something's up with her. Especially with her, like, you know, the end of her sleeves. Looks like spitas. Spiderwebs.
Madam, would you mind putting down your pen? I need to take your information.
Verity, British, arcanist. I like coffee, battered cod, and breezy nights. I hate deadlines and rainy days. There. That's all there is to know about me. Now, it's my turn to ask the questions.
She said she's an arcanist, huh? The editor sets down her pen and leans deep as if passing along a secret.
Have you found it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's a no, then.
Also notice her hat has the webs, too. She waves her hand half-heartedly.
No matter. I'm sure even the most compelling of stories would turn to a dull report when put in your hands. Goodbye. Best of luck with your work.
Damn, dude. Someone was closing her pen and files, but the editor, struck by a thought, speaks again.
Ah, but since you've been looking so diligently, I suppose I might throw you a bone.
Yes?
She leans closer still, giving a wink to the investigator.
Rumor is, many passengers aboard this train have heard crying during the night.
Crying? What kind of crying?
It starts soft, then turns to a hissing sound, lasting, echoing, and then, all of a sudden, it stops.
She grips her own throat, smiling at the investigator.
Like a kitten being strangled. Well, how did you like my little ghost story?
Wait, there's something behind you, hanging in midair. It looks like a strangled kitten.
Expressionless, Samoa shuts down the clumsy joke.
A good attempt, really. But not nearly enough to work on me.
The editor straightens, but doesn't shed her smile.
Back to your work, then. Little Miss Clueless.
The registration is finally done. Feeling a trace of fatigue, Semmelweis returns to her seat and opens her files to review.
One of the few trains that travels across the peninsula. A crew with as of yet unidentified backgrounds and a haunted carriage. All passengers on the manifest have been registered. No notable discrepancies to be found.
Those the papers. Everything falls into place too neatly. Every absurdity justified, but something is off.
And still no sign of the menace. It seems the key to all this lies with the conductress. What is she hiding? We're stopping?
Excuse me, sir? Why is the train stopping? I just got into sleep.
The steward hurries through the corridor, calming the aroused passengers.
Apologies for the interruption. I'm afraid the train must come to a temporary stop. The railhead is impassable because of the heavy snow. The situation is being dealt with as we speak. Please stay in your rooms and remain calm. The dining carriage will come around to deliver nighttime desserts. We have Leipzig lark cake and Turkish delight. Should you require anything else, please let me know.
Snow?
She lifts a corner of the curtain. Snowflakes drift outside, brushed about lazily in the waning storm.
Snow indeed, but it hardly seems heavy enough to warrant a stop.
On the other side of the train, a little vampire remains fast asleep. Stewardess's cabin. Briscoe lies sprawled on the sofa, breathing evenly. The day's turbulence has worn her down. Her new friend's comfort was the best lullaby.
How odd. I've never known a vampire to sleep at night.
There's something up with her, too. I know something's gonna happen. Her and her eye, it's like, it means something, and then with her not liking mirrors. But you see the other vampire?
Oh, it's time.
Stewardess shakes her head, brushing the hair from the girl's cheek.
Look at this smile on her face. She must be having sweet dreams. It's a shame I have to go.
She rises and quietly closes the door. Light fades into shadow until the room is swallowed in darkness.
Nighty-night, Ruby.
The air reeks of a damp wood, rot, snow, and conspiracy. A girl drifts among the trees like a phantom, fading into and then reappearing in the dark. Conductress has been waiting in the snow, crushing flakes in her palm.
You're late. Did something happen?
No, sorry. I was just making sure the vampire girl was asleep.
Did anyone see you?
The train, the forest, and the winter winds conspire in gray silence. Snow falls calmly but steadily.
I was careful. No one saw me.
Good. They're expecting us.
The two move toward the rear of the train, vanishing into the heavy snow. Snow prints follow, another figure
Just as I thought.
trailing them. I see. Hmm. Well, well, well. Not enter. The woods have eyes and they see everything. Nearby forest, temporary stop.
Apologies for the wait.
Lower your weapons. It's Iglika.
Oh, is that her name? Shadows part, young men emerge, recognizing the conductress. They lower their rifles.
I prefer Corvus. It's more familiar to me.
Iglika.
Are they all our people?
She checks their faces, easing only when she sees no strangers among them.
Yes. No others. Just as planned. Pyrrhus' men are patrolling ahead.
Good. Finish this quickly. The passengers believe we're clearing snow ahead of the train. Is Pyrrhus holding up his end?
Yes. He'll let you through when the train arrives.
Good. And the cargo?
In the carriage over there. In the woods. We've got horses to pull it over. This way. It'll keep you out of sight.
At her word, the men hurry down the forked path by the tracks.
Come on, follow us.
She steps forward, but her coat hem is tugged.
Conductress,
Got it. Don't worry. I'll be back.
Conductress drapes a newly made scarf over the girl's shoulders until it has all but buried her face. Oh, that's cool. They even made like a little art piece for her. It literally shows the scarf.
so soft. Thank you, conductress.
I don't want you to catch a chill.
Iglika!
Patting her shoulder, she walks alone into the shadows.
One, two, three. Whew. Done. That was a heavy one.
Are they putting like a giant coffin in like the back of the train or what?
All right. Time for an inventory check.
She's added another carriage?
Some almost blends with the dark shadows of the trees. Examining the train. New carriage is pulled up and secretly attached behind the rear cabin. Oh.
What's it carry? Guns? Ammunition? Controlled substances? And those don't look like Serbian troops.
She waits until the soldiers disperse, leaving only two behind. Ima lowers her head and clutches her scarf. Then she suddenly collapses to her knees. Oops! Let me see.
Ima.
Snow falls constantly and heavily. Their figures lean together in the snow like a ghost rooted among the trees. In that moment, all else melts away. The world is only the two of them.
I'm sorry.
Shh. I know. I know. Silly girl. Shouldn't have gotten so close.
What are they? Could it be?
Investigator hidden in shadow frowns as she keens her
Need
eyes.
to get confirmation.
Uh-oh.
Freeze! Hands up! Where I can see them.
She raises her hands.
Turn around.
Two soldiers stagger before her, faces ghostly and haggard, like two white flames drifting in the night.
Good. Don't do anything stupid. What did you see just now?
I saw...
She flicks her toe, kicking a stud into one soldier's knee.
Ah!
He cries out, buckling to the ground. She lunges, seizing his weapon in the same instant, turning it on the other.
My turn now.
Damn, someone wastes with a gun, huh?
Hands up where I can see them.
Gonna fight the soldiers? That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Greetings.
Time to die.
Agreed.
Sensing their thoughts.
That was certainly a choice.
Listen to this.
Our blood will burn.
Though it may come with pain. Yeah! Vampires don't just thirst for blood, we crave victory too.
Two young soldiers lie unconscious in the snow.
Something's wrong with these soldiers. Slow movements, unsteady steps, and their faces oddly pale. No bullets in either gun. That can't just be a mistake.
She checks their gear, empty rifles, unmarked tags, and a trinket that draws her eye.
Same shape and size. This looks to be the item the conductress gave that soldier at the station earlier. Manus Vindictae. Finally you rear your head.
She runs her fingers over the familiar symbol, then pulls her communicator from her coat and presses the button.
Investigator Semmelweis to Foundation. Mission number 0073 MV.
Go ahead, investigator.
Progress update. I found the Manus Vindictae insignia on a soldier at a station near Belgrade. The conductress of the Danube Dawn has undertaken suspicious dealings with these soldiers.
No.
Stopping the train on the pretext of the railway being blocked by the snow in order to secretly add an additional carriage. I now have reason to believe that the conductress is collaborating with Manus Vindictae. Whatever's in that carriage may be related to our blood-sucking target. One more thing. I've lost contact with all members of Squad 77.
Mission 0073 MV, report received. We will continue our search for Squad 77. Please proceed with your mission, investigator.
Report finished, she snaps the device shut. She looks up at the dark sky. The storm is easing.
Been out here a while. Any longer, and I might start to raise suspicion. Time to head back.
Time passes slowly. Few passengers stir awake with the stop. Some step out of their cabins, whispering in the darkness.
All passengers, please remain in your rooms. The train is about to depart and we will reach the border checkpoint soon.
Steward moves between cars, calming their unease. Between two cars, he sees one door ajar, wind blowing snow inside.
Why is the door open? Wait a minute. There's something underneath.
Passenger leans there, coughing hard, drawing the attention of the steward.
When is the train leaving?
Damn.
Oh, apologies, sir.
He's
In
dying.
about 5, no, 10 minutes.
He lowers his head with dejection. The steward leaves, his eyes roll, lips twitching with a guttural rasp. Damn. Low rumbles drown voices, shouts, any stray sound in the train. The Danube Dawn rolls on into the storm, laden with passengers. Uh-oh. Hello? My internet cut off just briefly. Well, good thing we just ended it right there. I don't know if we have enough time. I have like 20 more minutes. Let me see. Among the dead. O child of shadow, within your mysterious tomb, I bid you to sleep in peace. Trying to get to like 12, but I might have to stop like at 10 or 11. Or chapter 10, or mission at 10 or 11.
I always have the same dream. A dream where time stands still. People never grow old. And the sunshine never fades.
Hold on, I need to stretch.
Because there, I can hear Mama's voice again.
Let me see. I always have the same dream, a dream where time stands still, people never grow old, and the sunshine never fades. Because there, I can hear Mama's voice again.
My, look how long your hair has grown, Rubuska. Sit up for a moment so I can comb it for you. My hair was just like yours when I was a girl. I do worry when I comb Nicola's, though. His hair's like your father's, all curly at the root.
Come on, Mama.
Oh, she looks cute.
Telling the story. In the light of the blood moon they rise.
In the light of the blood moon, they rise and stride under the veil of night. Freely, they live without fear of death, for through blood, they live forevermore.
Through blood they live. Amazing. What about me, Mama? What about me?
You? Well, you are our dearest Rubuska, one of the youngest vampires in the family. Seasons changed, years passed, and you've spent 214 years, 4 months, and 2 days in a deep, deep sleep. Now, the people suffering from the war cry out, Rubuska, awaken! Open up your scarlet eyes and help us.
Is that blood I smell?
I must be tired because I just barely realized I don't see her blood red eyes.
Now, the great vampire Robuska has awoken from her endless sleep. Does anyone dare hurt my family? Never fear, Mama. Robuska's here to bite their necks and suck their blood.
You silly thing. Have you forgotten? As vampires, we're not afraid of anything. Not even death.
Oh.
Run, Buska! Run!
Mama!
They got caught up in it too, huh?
Anyone queasy seeing blood?
Oh shit, they brought back these
Let's
things.
carry on with the story, shall we? Arnold gave Gargana a ring, with a gem as red as blood.
It's Mama. Wait, you're not Mama. She has...
Hmm, that was certainly a choice.
Okay, let's see.
Sensing their thoughts. My sight shall unveil the hidden. Taking a peek inside.
Our blood will burn.
I have seen to the heart of you. Face the truth. It's gone.
What killed them? What the?
A dream?
Was that Rabushka that killed them like that?
Yeah! Vampires don't just thirst for blood, we crave victory too. I ran and ran, away from the gunshots, away from another burning village. I ran into the mountains. They protected me, hid my escape. Then, I went to the cemetery. No, no one's following. They can't find me anymore. I found an old coffin, cast aside, forgotten, just there, abandoned by the whole world. I huddled up inside it, and I lived there, lived with the worms. It smells like them. Like my family. Mama once said that in this land, the dead never truly die. She said that our bodies merged with the earth, our blood seeping into the dirt and nourishing the tangled roots of the trees. And ever so quietly, we day by day become one with the world. So I wasn't afraid. Didn't struggle anymore. I closed my eyes, let the smell wash over me, and a warmth grew in my heart. Tatko. Mama. We were together again. Together again.
Together again. Together again.
Nightmare? Oh yeah, she wakens from a dream.
Just a dream. Just a dream.
Rabushka takes a deep breath, swallowing her tangled emotions. She looks around, the room is empty.
Can't remember the last time I had a good night's sleep. I must have slept longer than I thought. Oh, but that means we'll be getting to the checkpoint soon. I'm as gone too. Wait! That means I've got a chance to get out of here!
She takes no time to pick the lock again, picking it like a wary cat.
Yes, no one outside either.
But before she steps out, she notices her dirty hands, a poor contrast with her fine new dress. Covered in dust from all her scrambling, she tries to pull down her sleeve, then hesitates, afraid to stain the fine fabric.
Oh, I'd better change. Just have to put this all back. And...
Her new clothes are left folded on the sofa. After a pause, she sets her hat beside them.
this is the most expensive thing I own. Take it as my gift. Bye-bye, princess.
The young vampire slips through the carriages. Most passengers remain asleep. The night is freeing, yet oddly lonely.
Quiet. Nobody's around now. Then I can have some fun by myself.
She lifts her flute, letting notes keep her company.
Just like the old days.
Soft tone escapes, low and sweet.
Right. Here I am in carriage 1. Carriage number 2.
One note falls, another rises. She drifts lightly through the carriage like a passing breeze.
Huh? Shouldn't there be 12 carriages? 10 for passengers, plus the brake van and the staff compartment. Yeah, then how did this extra carriage get here?
I had a feeling she was gonna stumble upon, like specifically Rabushka. I had a feeling she was gonna stumble upon the new carriage. New carriage. One she's never seen before, it rattles in the dark. But the train stretches long, and in the night it almost feels endless.
What a pretty song. I could almost applaud.
Voice cuts coldly from the shadows.
Oh, you're that lady from before. I'm counting how many carriages there are. This helps me with it.
An interesting little game. From your hometown, I presume?
She shakes her head.
No, I came up with it myself. My hometown's big, you see. So big you couldn't even imagine it.
One moment again. I need to add the next thing. Sorry, I'm just updating the Game Awards watch party video. There was so many, so many songs that they were playing, so I knew I would get claimed and whatnot, or my videos would get restricted, so I keep having to, like, do all these checks on them. And, like, not disputing, but, like, erasing the music. My hometown's big, you see? So big you couldn't even imagine it. I have, like, 2 more checks finalized, and then I should be done. Climb one mountain, and another rises, cross one river, and another follows. The sky stretches endless and gray, a road without end.
Lucky for me, my mother gave me this caval, so I used it to name every mountain and river by giving them each their own note.
She grips her flute with pride.
And now I never get lost.
Are you certain?
Wait, let me see. I see. Editor looks up from her scratchy notes, her eyes alight with interest. Oh.
I've heard the carriages on this train can multiply, even if you played the entirety of Bach's Mass in B minor. You'd never count them all. Go ahead, if you don't believe me. You'll see soon enough.
Charity offers a wistful smile.
What?
Looks down the corridor. Carriage sways lazily as if beckoning her forward. Moonlight peeks through the clouds, pale and cold, shrouding the scene like a white burial sheet, hiding all secrets beneath it. That went
And
so fast,
there,
I could not see
in a carriage that
what I
never
saw.
was, in that place that shouldn't even have existed. Blood-red eyes blinked in the darkness. And the blood of those sorry passengers trickled, sweet and warm, into the throats of the red-eyed monsters.
Ma'am, I think we'd better stick together.
Steps back in fear, turning to find nothing there. Just an old iron door, swaying by itself, its hinges groaning creak, creak.
Ma'am? Oh,
The girl has no choice but to face the darkness before her.
come on now. You're Babushka, the blood-sucking vampire. You're not scared of anything.
She takes a deep breath and takes a brave leap. Heavy copper lock clamps the front door of the carriage, glinting coldly under the moonlight.
Oh, locked again? Fine. Then I'll just unlock this one too. Open sesame.
Just one push and she could slip inside. Babushka freezes, holding her breath. She presses against the door, catching faint sounds from within.
On one such night, a group of passengers awoke to the sound of crying. They followed it. Then, the crying turned to bawling, and the bawling to wailing, until they reached it. A door that wasn't there before.
Fear creeps over her. She turns to leave when a sharp gust throws the door wide open. The ancient groan of the door could wake anyone or anything long asleep. Slowly she lifts her head to face the darkness. Eyes flicker in the dark like ghostly flames gathering in the night. Before she could scream, a hand clamps her mouth, dragging her into the eclipsing shadows. Wow. Yeah, it's getting good. It's getting interesting. That is probably... I'm liking the story so far. Honestly, it is getting interesting. Again, I'm kind of tired, so a lot... I don't know, when I wake up next time I need to, like, rethink about it. But that is probably a good stopping point. I told myself I was going to stop, like, around 3:30 for the story, so I could give myself time to prepare for my other events and whatnot. But we'll continue with the second half of this video for part 2 and whatnot. Hopefully going forward I can start doing this, recording the stories for not only Reverse 1999, but my other gachas and my other games I play as well. My mainstream games. So yeah, this was fun. I want to like try doing this now, so I can provide some more videos and stuff, since I don't really post a lot of stuff on my stream that as often as I want to. So I'll be trying to do that. I'll see how that goes, or how that turns out. But anyway, if you guys got this far in the video, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the story so far. Are you guys liking the update? Yeah, leave any comments and whatnot. I think so far it's really good. If I could rate it from the first half, I'd give it like a solid 8 out of 10 so far. I think it's really good. Again, I love the horror-themed ones. I love the horror-themed updates I meant, or the stories and whatnot in the game. Whether it was like 1.2 with Jessica's update, or Camp Green Lake, the one with Tuesday's Motel, all of those updates, they're just fire for me. I mean, not about the the other ones aren't bad either, but specifically talking about the horror ones, I really do like them. But yeah, I wish I could have recorded a lot more of these, but going forward, I'll be trying to do this. But yeah, I mean, our thoughts and opinions so far on the story, and yeah, I'd love to see what you guys think of it so far, and whatnot, But yeah, I think so far I'd give it a 8 out of 10 so far with the first half of the story. Again, I don't know how many missions there are. I could go over here real quick and check. Seems like there's going to be like 19 at least story missions, at least so far from this. There could be more, like non-playable ones. We'll see. But yeah, I think this is a good stopping point for now. So this is about halfway through it. So next video will be, if I have enough time on my next stream, it should probably be the final part, like 1 of 2. So yeah, we'll leave it here. Thanks for chilling and hanging out until part 2, or until the next one. Latest.